This is Dabu 7, and the invasion continues at the southern border. It's now thousands of Chinese saboteurs are definitely inside of America, some of them with the help of the Biden administration. And we know that busloads are being sent to these sanctuary cities, probably to one near you. One of the most recent being sent to Los Angeles, here as we're getting word that these Chinese migrants are entering the U.S. on foot at the southern border, and that they're trekking through the jungle in Central America through a large stretch just to get here. They're also not all just poor individuals. Some of these are working class individuals that are able to pay these individuals in Mexico, the cartel members, some 35,000 US dollars per head to help them get here. And that's just in some instances. Right now, they're saying that these military-aged men are showing up in groups of 10 to 15, crossing the border, and many of them just disappearing into the country. We're also finding out that Illinois is to issue these standardized driver's license to illegal immigrants, to where they're going to be able to use these IDs for around 4 years in this country to do all types of things that the Dems are going to allow them to do. One is going to be to vote if they get their way with illegal migrants. We also have the Biden administration planning to move migrant teenagers into a North Carolina boarding school. Many people down there finding out about this are alarmed and are like, what is going on? Well, I warned people. It's probably going to take until they're coming to a town near you before people get up off their tail and voice any concern. What's happening in all types of towns and cities across the United States. And the warnings are being put out there by several individuals that it's not stopping. This is literally an invasion. And as one group is putting it here, they know that many of these individuals coming into our country are connected to the PLA. They are military trained. In some of these places they have found where they were drinking chicken's blood, and they say that this is a right to PLA soldiers and how they celebrate and what they do. They know that they're in here. They say that they're plotting to launch an attack because, as the ancient Chinese philosophy taught, to take your enemy by surprise is one of the best.
Hey, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakadash. Double honors to all the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the Akim and Akwaf tuning in and listening. This is Daniel Guy from the Great Millstone Chicago camp. And like as you just heard that video, you see how you got different nationalities of people coming in there. It ain't just Northern Kingdom coming through the border. You got Moab and, just all type of, these men of fighting age that's creeping into America, man. So like really America is pretty much just for the taking, America is for the taking. So this is 2 Ezra 9:1. And he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, when thou seest the part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And that's what we measure in the time, because really this is the time where, World War III, destruction for Babylon is coming, man. And we in this generation where we're going to witness America be destroyed, man. America is for the taking. That's what these other nations see, I'm going to go to Isaiah 47. Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 47. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called shall be called tender and delicate. And that dust represents confusion, because really this place is done, man. Like, this place is no longer that, that golden cup. It was, but this place is done, man. These nations of these other nations, they look at this place. They gonna take this place, man. They look at it like this shit's sweet now. Because at one point, America had an iron fist around this whole, had a chokehold on the earth. But now, this place is weak. This place is fucking weak, man. This is Jeremiah 49 and 31. Arise, get ye up unto the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care, saith Yahweh, which have neither gates nor bars, which dwell alone. And that nation that dwelleth without care is America, man. And it says with neither gates nor bars, because these borders are wide open. Anybody can just come up in here. You got all type of spies, sleeper cells, mercenaries, killers, gangs. You got all type of entities coming up in here, man. And their camels shall be a booty, and they multitude of their cattle a spoil. And I will scatter unto the winds them that are in the uttermost corners. I will bring their calamity from all sides thereof, saith the Lord. So this place is a stain, man. This place is for the taking, man. And they they're going to catch, World War III is going to come. Jacob's trouble going to come, and it's going to happen when we least suspect it. It's going to take America off guard, man. America is going to be caught off guard. Yep, Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It's even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And that's what's going to come. Jacob's trouble, it's going to be hell on Jake, But that's shit. All these people that's here, it's going to catch hell, man. Because that day is going to be great. When the Lord give the green light and put the spirit on these people to get out, this shit finna go down, man. And it's only the elect that's going to be able to come out of here, man. It's July, everybody worry about the 4th of July. People finna pop fireworks and, drinking and just worried about having a good time. But really, it's evil's prepared, man. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 14. Yes, 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which have seen happen shall be done hereafter. So we coming into the worst time ever, man. But the majority of our people and the majority of everybody here, they just worry about having a good time, just living it up. They ain't thinking about the evils that's to come, man. Because they believe that nothing is going to happen to this place, man. But the Lord is telling us to wake the fuck up, man. This is, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to get 1 Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, Verse 2, for yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, and travail as upon woman with child, and they should not escape. And so, like all these different entities coming into America, man, something's going to happen, man. They got little training facilities for these guys. These guys are training. These guys are blending in with the citizens of America, man. You know, and whole time, is a lot of spies and missionaries, killers that's here dwelling among us, man. And they just waiting on that green light. They just waiting on that green light. But, you know, majority of the people here, you know, they're not looking. They're not paying attention, man. Because, you know, it's high time for us to wake out of sleep, man. And really, you don't want to be called lacking, man. This is Zephaniah. No, let me see. Zechariah, Salakia. I think Zechariah 3. Salakia. Here you go, right here. Zephaniah chapter 1. Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. Well, no, I'm going to say Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 12. And I'm going to read on down. And it shall come to pass that at that time I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their leaves, that say in their hearts, the Lord Yahweh will not do good, neither will he do evil. Therefore, their goods shall become a booty, their houses a desolation. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof. Verse 14, the great day of the Lord Yahweh is near, it hasteth greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. So that's the day of the Lord, man. And the Lord is going to bring hell upon this place, man. The Lord is going to bring hell upon this place, man. It's going to be a very destructive, chaotic, terrifying day, man, when the Lord decides to just drop the hammer on this place, man. So what we got to do, we got to constantly stay Psalms 91. We got to stay on the good gracious of the Lord, man. Because we don't know when, at any day, this shit can just pop off, man. This is Psalms 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord Yahweh, he is my refuge, he is my fortress, my God. In him I will trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that fileth by day. So we got to keep doing this. Stay in the truth, man. Keep focus on being better in the spirit. You know, we have to dwell in the secret place of the Most High. We got to keep doing the work, you know, because if we doing this, then we should have full confidence that the Lord is going to deliver us during these times, man. While the rest of these people are going to fucking suffer, man. So we really have to stay abiding in the truth, man. And we got to keep standing upon our watch, man. So, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, and Shalom.